ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನರ್ಥ? ಫುಲ್ ನಾವೇ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೇಮ್ ಬೋರ್ಡು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ.
It was a long drive. I got stuck in really bad traffic.
A very warm good morning, and I welcome all the respected dignitaries, paper presenters, reviewers, chairpersons, faculty members, guests, and media assembled for the inaugural function of the 6th International Conference on Managing Business Competitiveness through Technology, Innovation, and Big Data. Information technology is the single most rapidly changing and growing industry in the world. Every day, new technology is developed while old technologies are retired or improved. Secure networks, national security, conducting business, electronic medical records, distance learning, secure protection of sensitive and personal data are some of the millions uses of technology today. The number one benefit of information technology is that it empowers people to do what they want to do. It lets people to be creative, productive. It lets people learn things they didn't think they could learn. So, in sense, it's all about potential. A small cheer and a great welcome makes a merry feast. Therefore, now I call upon our Director Sir, Dr. H.R. Venkatesha, to welcome the gathering and enlighten the essence of the conference theme.
Good morning. Yeah. Please. Honorable Academic Administrator and a Professor par excellence, Sri R. Natarajan, an administrator, a rare breed of administrator, more an academician in his heart, Sri M.N. Vidyashankar. I don't call him as a bureaucrat. Managing Director of Acharya Bangalore School, Mrs. Purnima Reddy, delegates, colleagues, and my dear students. When we conceptualized the topic for this conference, managing business competitiveness through technology, innovation, and big data, we all know that business is competitive. Organizations are finding their space. I am talking in terms of non-profit organizations. NGOs need a space. Even countries have to be competitive. All of you know that World Economic Forum every year does competitive index of countries. Needless to say that business organizations have to be competitive. Business organizations to survive, to grow, and to excel, they have to be competitive. Only those organizations which are competitive can be productive. When we talk about productivity, when we talk about development, it has become synonymous that organizations have to be competitive. Now, when it comes to either profit organizations or non-profit organizations, when they have to be competitive, what is the way forward for them? The way forward for them, we thought, are three important areas at the present point of time. We are at a point of inflection. I am talking about when we talk about technology in business, when we talk about innovation, when we talk about big data. These are the tools through which business organizations can become more competitive, more productive, and they can add to the development of the nation. Technology is all pervasive today. Technology whether we talk about Internet of Things, whether we talk about machine-to-machine learning, any business organization to survive, to grow, and to excel today has to embrace technology. We all have learned that today the whole world is looking at India, maybe in terms of reverse innovation, or in terms of when we're talking about cutting edge technology, we have to see where we can excel. And we all appreciate that when we talk about technology doing its job in giving competitiveness to the business organizations. Today, I hope Sri Vidya Shankar can throw more light on that. Protectionism has become a big issue. Public sector, he was with the government for a good number of years. Now, technology can be an answer for protectionism. Can there be a disruptive innovation to look into the way in which we manage public sectors or government organizations? People are talking about a disruptive innovation like collaboration. It can be collaboration between competitors, among competitors. It can be collaboration among, technology collaboration among Indian companies and foreign companies. And we have to look at the technology concept in new paradigms with new perspectives. We all know that technology is one of the greatest problem solver. It can be in sustainable growth, it can be in environmental protection, or it can be problem solving in any other facets of our day-to-day life. Say for example, biggest issue today is of, we are talking about the technology aspect in sustainable growth. There was an article in Harvard Business Review which talks about how to make this globe sustainable. There are 3 ways in which we can make this globe sustainable. One is reducing the consumption. Second one is reducing the population. Third one is, we are talking about technology. In the short to medium term, I am talking about another 100 years or so, it may not be possible to reduce the consumption or reduce the population. I don't think population would stabilize until it reaches 12 billion or so, the global population I am talking about. Consumption, everybody wants to live like North Americans. If everybody wants to live like North Americans, we need 3 planet Earths. Where is the solution? I think we can find solution in technology. This conference has to throw light on how this technology can, contribute to the solving problems of day-to-day life. Another aspect in our title is business competitiveness through technology, innovation, and big data. Another thing is innovation. When we talk about innovation, we have to be more conscious. Innovation is changing its platforms. When I was a student, or a few years back, when I was teaching strategy or some other papers like that, I used to talk about innovation in terms of markets, innovation in terms of maybe product, or innovation in terms of a concept, a static thing like geographical location. But today, innovation is going beyond these things. It is going in the dynamic way. The customer experience, value generation, and problem solving have become the in thing today in innovation. And a country and a company which cannot innovate, it cannot be dynamic, and I doubt whether a company or a business organization will survive. Another important aspect when it comes to innovation is that innovation doesn't happen in vacuum. it is not just about giving some finance. It is not just about giving some engineer or scientists. Or it is not just about giving some problem. Innovation needs an ecosystem. Innovation needs institutional support. Everybody tells when Indian scientists go abroad, they win Nobel Prize. When they are in India, they are not doing that great. I think the problem is not with the scientists. Problem with the ecosystem, what we create, the institution, what we build for creating great works and great innovations. I think we have to dwell upon these aspects in this conference. Another aspect in the theme of the conference is big data. When it comes to that, really new things are happening. Whole globe is, thinking how to make use of the big data. And it may be business analytics, it may be consumer analytics, it can be analytics in DNA and in any field, science to commerce to social problems. I mean, big data is ever pervasive now. How to make use of the big data for business organizations to be competitive, countries to be competitive, non-profit organizations to be competitive, the organizations to be competitive. I think new jargons, new concepts are thrown open to us. One of the very important aspect is, for example, I am telling you, we are talking about nowcasting. Nowcasting, few years we were talking about forecasting. Now, it is not forecasting, it is nowcasting. To give you an example, in marketing term, say for example, if we want to judge or test the consumer confidence level when he walks into a store, we used to talk about in terms of forecasting or in terms of time series analysis. Now what we can do is right on time, real time analysis we can do through big data. I mean, it can be nowcasting, or big data is used in good number of business solutions. It can be health solution. It is said that health solution value added alone would give $300 billion to US by using big data. When it comes to routing, mapping, I asked Vidya Shankar when he came here, sir, can you reach the campus? He showed his mobile. No, I have my GPS, you see here. I mean, that can solve our problem of traffic, that can solve our problem of wastage of fuel, that can give us better routing opportunities. And it is estimated that in US alone, $500 billion can be saved by using the big data as far as routing is concerned. A lot of work has to happen in the Indian context. India